Totally.
Indeed, being a serf in Russia did totally eat, which is why a revolt was started by a Cossack named Stenka Razin in the winter of 1667.
If you follow me, I'll give you riches beyond your wildest dreams.
Sweet.
Sweet.
By spring, the dread Cossack Razin had recruited between 4,000 and 5,000 serfs by promising them freedom, wealth, turnips, and beautiful Russian women. Their first target was a town called Serfdom on the Volga River.
Yes, Tsaritsyn, our first major victory. I remember it well. We hung the governor and totally looted everything belonging to the Tsar and his officials. Man, those were real good times. A lot of blood. I mean, a lot of blood.
From his new stronghold at Serfdom, Razin soon occupied the entire Volga, disrupting trade and intercepting goods which he divided among his men. Soon the military was sent from Moscow in an attempt to quell the insurrection.
Yeah, they sent a whole mess of us up from Moscow, but Razin's army captured us, and all of our equipment, guns, artillery, and everything. He was really cool about it, though, and in the end, we ended up killing our superiors and joining him. There was a little brotherly making out that day, but I mean, it's not vodka if there's vodka, right? Haha. God bless old blood and hugs Razin.
Razin had succeeded in forming quite a formidable army by this point, forever throwing off the yoke of Tsarist rule from the serfs in Russia. From then on, it was all smooth Wait. Oh. Apparently some other crazy stuff went down, serfdom continued, and then this happened.
Peter Karkowski on a diplomatic mission to St. Petersburg.
You are part of the rebel alliance and a traitor. You will tell me where you have hidden the plans.
Plans?
I was thinking of something else. Take him away.
Like any good captured rebel leader, Peter wrote a strongly worded letter to the chairman of the committee that found him guilty, instead of trying to do something useful, like escape captivity or something. We like to think it was something like this, but it probably didn't.
Colonel Levashev, I hope this letter finds you, you fart smeller. You eater of dog crap for breakfast. You geek, you player of ball like a little girl. If it does, I fear I am already in captivity as your prisoner, and I will face execution very soon. While I am aware of the secret society you seek, you warthog-faced buffoon, I really know nothing about it. I am only in contact with a small handful of members, all young men, who have come together under the banner of purest love for the fatherland. You globby bottle of stinking oil, you scum-sucking pig, you son of a motherless goat. The people of Russia have uncovered the divine truth, that they do not exist for the government, that is, for you, you physically repulsive, intellectually retarded, vulgar, smelly, selfish, stupid twit with no taste and a lousy sense of humor. But that the government should exist for the people, who should enjoy the sweet breath of freedom and the enlightenment without fear of the boring, tedious, monotonous, cloth-eared, flatulent, swivel-eyed, fornicating, vacuous, coffee-nosed, malodorous perverts in charge of this tyrannical government. You call you stupid would be an insult to the people. You worm, now go home and get your shine box.
Kakovsky was executed shortly thereafter, but the letter went on to note previous leaders of other countries, and even mentions the United States as a shining example of government for the people. While the uprising lasted only a day, the events of December 14th, 1825, had far-reaching effects for the fatherland, and perhaps somewhat unfortunately, the world as a whole.
The Republic has its sole dogma and faith confidence in human nature. Makes men believe that they are imbecile, that they are unable to carry their own affairs. This is the secret of governmentalism.
Peter, are you reading those smutty propaganda magazines again?
No, Ma.
You know that stuff will make you go blind. You better not be. You are the prince, you know.
Ma, I know.
What are you doing up there?
Homework. This oppressive military school you send me to gives me plenty to keep me busy, and I told you, don't call me Prince. It's so archaic. As monarchy relies for its strength on lack of faith and contempt for man.
I send you to the finest school in all of Russia, and you read these smut-filled anarchist pamphlets. You're a prince!
I don't want to be a prince. You play puppet master with these serfs for your own gain and make wealths off the back of them.
Because of them you will never want for anything as long as you will live. You are prince. After me you will be head of all things ours.
I won't have it. I don't have to be successful off the backs of these poor people. I hate you, Dad. I hate you, you fascist pig. Just you wait, Dad. I'll become something without your help. I'll never be like you. I'll be a man of my own merit. Just you wait and see.
Oh, Peter, the 2 papers you have written us were inspiring, but you will get caught before too long. There aren't many that share our views on revolution, so I think the best thing to do is have these discussions in person.
Okay. Shake hands.
Why don't we do some boogie boogie? Boogie boogie on the beach when you
When the Crimean War broke out, all hell broke loose with it. Serf owners were being killed left and right. Their terror had grown out of control to the point where regiments were called in to help quell their rioting. The soldiers were able to terrorize the peasants into obedience. Alexander II tried in vain to persuade the nobility that serfdom should be abolished, not by executive order, but by the serf owners themselves. This, of course, went over like a lead balloon.
Nothing? Well, stuff you. Constantine, grab a pen. Where are we on this whole emancipation thingy?
Sire, they're going restless. Rumors are circulating that the serfs intended to kill every last landlord and take their land for them. Something larger in scale than 1773.
Well, that's quite the pickle, isn't it? How about we just have the serfs buy out the landlord for the land they've worked on? It's a win-win.
Well said, my lord. We'll make sure this will be carried out fair and square.
Friend's social worker said she heard that today was the day we'd be granted our freedom.
Uh-huh, like that fat cat rubber-nosed bastard will follow through with this. Shh, weak-minded patsy. It's freedom, it's happened, freedom!
Shut the front door. How do you know that?
'Cause of the manifesto, look right here. Serfs shall be completely free in 2 years' time. Liberated serfs will get the land in the homesteads. They would have to pay for it, but the stigma of slave is gone.
High five.